fun right now. You can see in the corner of my eye. But I'm going to just ignore that for now. And until we get actual confirmation that we're going in live. Are we going in live? Looks like we're going in live. All right.
Yes.
I was about to talk about Red Bull, but there is no time now. I actually had something to talk about. Either way, we're jumping into the match right now. We do have ourselves Dignitas and Fnatic playing here. Obviously, Fnatic are on this eco, and we see Fnatic going to be up against these AKs, mostly AKs, and a couple of M4s of Team Dignitas.
Yep, Olofmeister, though, he has the CZ in his hand, so he's going to be wanting to play a little tight angle with that one, making sure that he gets up close and personal with someone. But Dignitas going straight for this B site.
And AZ with the entry onto Crims there. We do have Flusher behind the smoke. Going to be able to somehow get a connection onto AZ's head through that smoke. Very well done, as we see the players just waiting. And JW able to take a kill onto Zipnix over in the back, so he's going to be actually able to pick up a weapon. Olofmeister that picks that one up. He's going to make his way up Banana. Almost thinking to Molotov the back of the site here, but they got to decide whether or not they're going to commit for this. And if they're not, then he's not going to waste the Molotov. As that's a lot of resources. Actually going to try to use it to stop the exit there for Dupree. Dupree taking the jewel. He does win it against Olofmeister. And this bomb definitely to explode. And Fnatic looking for those exits.
Yep, JW waiting at the bottom of Banana's going to tag one up. Fetish gets a kill onto Pronax elsewhere. JW and Flusher will not survive. It was just Flusher that survived at the end there. JW went for glory and failed miserably.
And so now we do have 4-2,
yes,
which is what it should have been. So we're good to go. And we have the M4 buy up here coming in from Fnatic. Obviously a bit too poor perhaps to justify the AWP. And Pronax, I think, I haven't seen this smoke before. I think that must be a deep banana smoke.
Yeah, bottom of Banana, I think.
Some good stuff there as we go for the aggression here. And looks like they are going to be taking that one down. So we get the rotation coming in from Pronax and the triple smoke possibility for the almost what would seem infinite delay. AZ, what an angle there through the smoke. Going to just drop Crims. And now it is just Olofmeister close here on the site. Sorry, on the banana position. As we do have Team Dignitas trying to work their map control.
Yep, and because Fnatic, they've been able to push all the way down Banana, it leaves the rest of the team to stack the A site because, hey, how else are Dignitas going to get towards that B bomb site? So really constricting the movement of the Danes right now. And with the clock ticking down, there's not much Dig can do here.
Yeah, it's definitely looking very, very poor. But Fnatic, good positions defensively right now. Dignitas just have to decide which site they're going to hit. Looks like Fnatic going to actually commit Flusher to float around towards that B bomb site. And the execution coming in here, there is the Molotov for the back boxes there on that site, but the bomb is actually making their way up onto A. They're going to try to sell this fake right now, and the rotation is coming in. The fake has been sold, but they've got to sprint their way up onto that A bomb site. The kill's coming in very quickly here from Olofmeister, and that means that the rotation is going to be sprinting on back. No delay here from the Dignitas players who were on B, and Zipnix now in the pit alone. Bomb is down on quad, and Zipnix has almost no way to get there. Going to get taken out by Pronax, and there you go, Fnatic saving the round there. It was a great fake, but they just couldn't do the damage in the B site to delay enough.
Yep, considering Fnatic lost the man early on as well, Dig went into that round with the advantage, but as you said, the fake was good, but Fnatic that little bit better, being able to hold that A site and sniff out the fake, and they got rewarded the round. And Dignitas, they still have guns to buy up here, so full set of nades on their back as well. Gonna push aggressive towards the banana area, and not going to be able to find any picks just yet. Fnatic playing it a little bit safer now.
It's kind of middle smoke here from Fnatic as they don't want to give up banana, and Dignitas are fighting for it though. Just trying to put those AKs to work through that smoke, as we are probably going to see the resmoke. There it is. Resmoke coming into play. We do have Dupree over by Boiler here, taking control of apartments. And we see actually that AZ does want to try to get more control of Banana here. Remove Chris from this sandbags position. He's going to go down on the challenge though. And it's going to be Fnatic coming out on top there as the rest of the players escape that position. But that was a violent snap there from Dupree. JW falling.
Crims now still playing on this Banana pretty passively, not peeking too far up. Doesn't want to get caught out. Playing things safe, calm, collected. No need to push. Dignitas, however, taking the bomb to A. Going to see if they can try and get this one to work. They still have a good amount of grenades and flashbangs and smokes, but when Dupree gets caught out like that, it's not going to help Dignitas at all. And then Flusher gets a second before dropping.
So now we have Fnatic just easy cleanup on the end of the round now, and 4-4 is the score for them as we have a look at the money situation. And obviously Dignitas are pretty good for the money, and Fnatic not so shabby themselves. They are going to be buying up fully, doing everything that they can right now, and so both teams kind of on the ropes. The Dignitas do have a buy-in if they do lose this round, especially if they get the bomb down, but it might not be super awesome. Fnatic going to go with a bit of pre-net down mid, as they had 3 players towards, I think. Were they going to go for that deep banana smoke? Again, looks like they're just going to go for the middle smokes. And we see a passive round opening here from both teams.
JW has picked up the AWP this time around. I believe, yep, he's on quad side, trying to get a peek if Dig go aggressive on mid, like they did last round. Fnatic also pushed up towards Car on banana. Going to be able to still hold Dignitas there. Bomb moving towards there as well. But meanwhile, JW still smoked out in mid. Not going to see anything just yet. Playing patiently, but Dupree on the other hand spots Pronax, not able to pick up that frag. In fact, very little damage was done.
So now things are getting a bit hairy here for Dignitas. Not able to really gain as much ground on mid as they wanted. We see Fetish goes down in the attempt, Dupree as well, and now they're left with 3 men. They've got to try to scrap together a play, and they need someone to come up with an opening, and it could just be AZ, who is making his way towards the pick here on the angle. If they take AZ down, it just gets worse and worse, and look at that smoke from Fnatic, just using it at the last possible second. AZ going to go through, he knows he has to take the risk, and barely able to make the kill. It's going to be Crims and Olofmeister coming out on top as Zipnix comes back around Banana to try to see if he can get the frag on anyone flanking. And gotta say, his AK is really distracting with the holograph on the Dignitas sticker there. That's pretty awesome, actually. And Zipnik's gonna try to survive here. He's gonna get taken down, and a very clean round by Fnatic. Very well held.
Definitely so. And now Dignitas, it's the last buy they've got in them for now. Going to still be able to pick up all these grenades, so they can definitely execute a strat. Their B site pushes, we haven't seen anything just yet, more so the leaving it to the last minute kind of thing, going in with a few men down, the desperation play towards the B site. They've definitely tried going towards A more often, and it looks to be the same at the start of this round, but they may try and fake it out again or go for a late rotate.
So far we're going to see JW backing off towards apartment, switching up the position with Pronax. Pronax now moving on to quad. We can see JW might get the peak, does with the shot there, has to fall back, and he's going to make the call to his teammates incoming from apartments as they flood the site. Coming down from that balcony position, just gunning down Fnatic, and we see a really big problems here for them now as they lost everyone on the A side. It's going to be the rotation coming in from Olofmeister and Crims to try to save this, but we do have AZ in the site, the pit with that AWP, and Fetish on site. We got Zipnix coming from behind in apartments. This looks bad right now for Fnatic.
The fact that JW has just got swamped out of balcony and got taken down by CZ at such close range just kind of meant the beginning of the end there for Fnatic, I feel. Once they lost that pit control, they couldn't really hold the site. It was all down to the rotation, and when you're 2 versus 3 trying to retake the A site, it's not exactly ideal. You at least want to be even because there's just so many areas you have to check where Dignitas can be hiding. So many nooks, so many crannies, and we're all square at 5-5.
Definitely. So there goes the nade in from Crims, and they're playing it quite passively here. Maybe go for the flash over and the peak. They've got the smoke down there. They can try to retake the very top of Banana, which is what they have been playing for so far. And you can see that Dignitas have some counter grenades here to try to work Fnatic out of those positions that they were trying to play for right there. And that means that that smoke that they invested on the middle there is kind of not necessarily wasted, but actually Olaf going to go for the resmoke, so they're going to commit to that hold. And Fnatic looking good right there on Banana so far, as Dignitas aren't coming back for a push, and we do see a slow movement up apartments.
JW could be set for this. He does have a Mag 7 on his back, baiting the pistol, making it look like he is on an eco, make it look like he's saving up for that AWP, but if he holds the angle and Dignitas do decide to push those apartment areas, they could be caught by surprise there by a shotgun to the face.
So we do have Team Dignitas just playing it by ear at the moment, seeing if there is a pick to be made now as they go slowly towards this middle area. They're going to go for this, what could be actually a B split, as they make their way up towards Arch right now. We do have Flusher in a really good position to deal with this, and they are charging through. Fetish going to find him, absolutely demolishing Flusher there in Library as they make their way forwards. Fetish, can he deliver again? And he delivers, takes down Olafmeister, and that means the push is on right now. The split coming in, but we've got Crims at the back of the site. Going to try to take down Device, does get the kill. Oh, what a double from Crims, and now we have the cleanup. Crims, sick triple. In fact, it was a quad kill from Crims in that round. And 6-5 now the score in favor of Fnatic.
Yeah, really nice nice spray angle, spray control by Crims there on the B bomb site. Getting the initial one was good, but dragging across to get the second even better. And it looks like we have a pause.
Right, so honestly, I'm not sure exactly what the problem with eBot is, but eBot definitely, as we saw, went to like 8-7 2 rounds ago, so it's not synced up as the players are complaining of. So this is something that's going to have to be sorted out by the people handling eBot. And so it looks like it should be sorted out very shortly, and the players are obviously ready to keep this match going. We have a very tight match in front of us.
And Dignitas are on an eco. They don't want to force their buy just out yet. Their money's a little bit up and down. So sticking with CZs for now, a little bit of firepower. And to be fair, they should probably try going for a push on this eco, I feel. The A site's worked out quite a bit for them, although this time JW does have an AWP, so it could be easy pickings.
So Dignitas going to make their way up towards mid right now, going to try to go for that bum rush onto Prenix Flusher. And obviously JW is working quad it. JW, a really good spot here. Spraying down two with the CZ, looking for the next shot. No scope connected from JW, looking for the next players. There are none left. They've been brutalized by the Fnatic lineup on that mid defense. And we see Fnatic really storming ahead at the moment with the momentum. We're going to see the buy coming in from Dignitas though. And still a very dangerous buy this is going to be. I wonder what they're going to do to mix things up here. So far Fnatic have been really working very well against their kind of positional plays.
You mentioned how Devilwalk said that once JW gets going, he's really a player that plays off of momentum, and that was the first big thing we've seen from him this round, or this game, sorry. He got 3 kills there, one with a very nice AWP no-scope, the other 2 with CZs, I believe. But if this is the beginning of JW getting big and getting strong and getting his teeth into this game, then it could be really hard for Dignitas to come back in. But the B-Rush, they've been able to come in here, but it's going to be Olafmeister coming round and Flusher coming back to drop Device. 2 members left now for Dignitas. They need to get this bomb down just to get some money, but that won't be able to come in. And Zipnix gets a very nice 2k. And the bomb is planted. Well, it was dropped just to the wrong side of Fountain for him. JW on the rotation there, picking him up. And 8-5 now, 2 rounds left. It's looking good for the Swedes.
Yep, it definitely looks fantastic here for Fnatic after such a strong retake. Zipnix almost doing some damage at the end, but not good enough. 8-5 now, as we see JW making his way towards apartments with this AWP here. It's going to be going... Okay, it's going to get smoked off there, so good smoke to deal with that. Obviously, they're going to make the push up towards Banana right now, and there goes the smoke. And there's the fire. Fnatic are actually going to get pushed through the smoke here. Let's see if Olafmeister is able to defend this. Pronax coming in as well, and the Pronax going to get taken down. Olafmeister just throwing that fire now onto the bomb site to prevent the Plank from going down. It's just Dupree left over, and Dupree with this CZ. Just going to jump in, just dive in, and going to get taken out. Pretty easy stuff there, as Team Dignitas will be able to, of course, mount a buy now on the last round of the first half. And this would be a good round to see JW do something crazy.
Definitely so. I think going into halftime with double figures, it always gives you that little bit of mental edge. The 10-5, just for some reason, it's only a round, but it always looks better than going in 9-6. And Dignitas, 5 rounds is okay on T-side Inferno.
Here it is.
They've got a really, really strong CT side, but JW, here we go, jumpy.
Yeah, and going down for the pick into second mid. You can see JW in a very, very risky position here. He either comes up huge, or it is going to basically just close out the round for them after already losing Pronax. They lose Flusher as well. JW under a lot of pressure here. He's going to have to back away, and already 3 versus 5 here. They're getting picked all over the place as JW is searching for that aggressive movement. And Device now With the Creek, not going to find anything there just yet. They have the position. They can just sit on that spot and they can just let Fnatic rotate right now. They know that they have loads of time to play with and that Fnatic are down 2 men. So Fnatic have to go for a gamble.
Smoke coming out. Dignitas gonna have to push through it, I feel. 45 seconds left. They need to start getting onto this A site and taking control. JW gets one, not able to get a second there as AZ and Device combine to pick up 2, and now it's all down to Crims. The rotation on 1 versus 4. Can he do it?
This is going to be impossible for Crims, I think, because of they still have, I think, a couple flashes left over. Crims going to be coming in against 4 players. They have a good after-plant setup. They got a guy in pit, guy in graveyard on the site towards quad. Got players everywhere. Crims going to take down the first one, though, and the time is ticking away. He's got a kit, but still, with 3 players left, playing the peeking game, he's going to go down, and Crims unable to save the last round for Fnatic, but it is a 9-6 half for them, so they did a good job, and Dignitas definitely going to fight back hard from the CT side, something that they are going to feel more than prepared to do.
Dignitas a really strong CT side on Inferno, but going up against an aggressive Fnatic side, it can always be hard. Fnatic can be unpredictable when going aggressive and when they play passive and take it a little bit slow going towards these bomb sites, but Dignitas, they've got something to prove here, and they need to be able to hold.
It's definitely going to be something quite interesting to see whether or not Dignitas are going to go with the passive setups or something a bit more aggressive as they tend to do usually, because Fnatic obviously is a team which is very, very good at dealing with aggressive setups. It's something that they are really strong on the picking style. This is something that's really good for them. So Dignitas, I would think that the safest thing for them to do would be to try to replicate what NIP did. Obviously, they're not NIP, and you have to play to your strengths. But I also feel like, Fnatic having a bit of an edge here, Dignitas have to be worried that they don't have enough rounds to play with. But we'll see how things end up.
Yep. See Zipnik's going for this support style here, alongside Fetish and AZ, in fact. AZ has a Molotov or incendiary grenade, so we'll see how he decides to use that one. Zipnix and Fetish each going for a HE, a flash, and a smoke, so it looks like Dignitas definitely have something set up here on this pistol round.
Yeah, with two smokes, I should think that Banana is probably the play that they're going to go for, as they can get the smoke onto the site for the guaranteed plant, a smoke for CT spawn, and just flashes over the top to really get them onto that plant. That's the prediction. Let's see if they end up going for that right now. Looks like they are making their way up towards Banana here, as we can see. They are just waiting out counter grenades. Dignitas with a strong presence here. They're going to spot so many players. In-going nades actually a smoke here from Dignitas. So we might see Fnatic slow down a lot as they try to protect the grenades that they have. They don't want to lose someone before they're in positions to throw and use these grenades.
Olafmeister down to 1 HP already. He does have armor, so 1 hit will drop him. He doesn't have any grenades to save. So he most likely will try and go with them alongside this push. Pronax setting up a flashbang to go over the site. These smokes and flashes that Dignitas have left going to be key in holding Fnatic off. They're going to have to push through the smoke or jump up into barbecue, which can be a little bit awkward sometimes. It looks like they're going round 2. Ruined. Fetish gets 1, not able to get another. And Fnatic have taken control of this site.
And so he had to plant the bomb. It's actually on Crimsy. He's going to drop Zipnix. Now he can get the opportunity to plant that bomb. And, someone coming around. Dupree, in fact, with the shots onto Crimsy, did get the bomb down just before going. And the problem is that they have to rest everything on JW now with the pistol. JW does get dropped almost immediately. So Pronax with 7 points of health. Device is on 2. And AZ's fully loaded right now. So this is going to be tough for Pronax. As he listens carefully, going to have to time the peek perfectly. Goes for the shots, reveals his position. AZ gets the kill, and it is a save here for Dignitas. It's going to be close, but they do have this defuse, and definitely a really, really well played round by both teams. And I like how they didn't go for the plant immediately inside the smoke, because this is kind of like a known strategy here with the 2 smokes, that the guy's just going to run in there. So people will understand exactly where to spam the shots right now to drop the planter. But obviously, we're going to see Fnatic going to an eco now.
Yep, sometimes you see a little bit of a counter buy, pistol armor, just to get some aggressive play going. Maybe catch Dignitas off by surprise, but they're playing this one pretty basic. They're not really buying much up here. Just saving because they did get the bomb down, so they will be able to fall by next round. If they get it down again here, we could see a very early AWP. Slow walk into apps, though. Interesting start.
Contact play here for the A split from Boiler and from Balcony. And here it is. Going to make the move now that they've spotted contact on AZ over on the Graveyard. They're going to take him down, actually, but they did lose 2 players. Here goes Device with the FAMAS. Does spray down Olofmeister. We've got Flusher in on the action right now. And here comes Fetish as well. So Crims and Flusher left. That bomb is dropped. So it's going to be very hard to deal with. They have some good positions, actually. We see that Crims is in pit with this M4. He can do a lot of damage from this position, but we can see that the bomb is dropped above him here. And he's not going to be able to get a hold of that. Flusher now going to take down Device, doing a lot of economic damage here. Fetish is really, really low. And P250 can be very vicious as Xyp9x tries to bait out the shot here, and there he goes for it. Very well played there. Good footwork from Dignitas. A lot of people lost there, actually. So this is considering that we're going into the buy round now of Fnatic. This is kind of scary, actually, for Dignitas.
Yeah, definitely so. We see 2 FAMASs already. We see a 3rd FAMAS picked up. So as you said, scary for Team Dignitas. They've got lesser guns here going up against these AKs, but they do have more grenades. So if Fnatic do decide to push these close spaces, like the Banana, like Quad, or even Arch, Dignitas can just hold them off with smokes and with flashes. So we'll see how this round plays out. Fnatic, though, going for the split and pick, it seems. Not going too aggressive. Just seeing if they can open up a site with an early frag.
And so far we just see the Banana take from Fnatic, as well as the Apartments take it from Olofmeister. This is the standard play here. Olofmeister becomes the lurker when they do a B play. So we'll have to see if they actually commit to it. And it looks like they are dropping some players back towards middle at the moment. And this can obviously evolve into NA play as well. So Flusher, ooh, actually a lot of damage on, finds the kill on Fetish through the smoke, receiving minimal damage considering the trade. In goes the flash, and Flusher might just try to do more damage here, keeping them occupied as the push comes up from Apartments and from CT Arch from long. Pronax making his way through here. Gonna go for the flash as they try to peek him. Oh, the timing is just quite there for Fnatic, able to take down Dupree, and they are suffocating Dignitas on this A bomb site. Crims with a beautiful tap, and we have the bomb going down now. Device and Xyp9x are going for the save, as this does look rather hopeless.
Yeah, definitely so. Device, yeah, as you said, going for the save. They've got quite a bit safe, to be fair. They've got the 2 M4s, obviously, but diffuse kit and armor as well, so definitely the wise choice from the Danes. Fnatic, just going to wait this one out, make sure there's not a cheeky ninja anywhere. But we will be seeing Fnatic take the 2-round lead and force Dignitas back onto an eco.
Yeah, it's really back and forth affair here. Obviously, Dignitas are going to be with the 2 M4s. So, yeah, they are way too low, aren't they? I mean, could they force something up with
maybe
the M4s?
pistol armor just to go along with it. No, not worth.
Nah.
Not worth.
Maybe if they saved one more rifle. Well, if they save one more rifle, then it's a very strong argument to do it. But it looks like Dignitas is a bit too marginal, and they are just going to see what they can accomplish here with perhaps a passive play. And Fnatic are going to be aware of the weakness of the economy there, so they're going to probably play it quite passively as well.
In fact, are they playing the 2 rifles on B? I believe they are. So they're playing both the rifles on B, so the 2-man hold or the 2-man retake, which is probably the wise move. You don't really want to split those rifles up, because if they do take the A site, then you can either save or try and retake dependent on how much damage the pistols have done. You don't want to go into this round losing one of those crucial M4s this early on. And Olofmeister might get picked out here. No, he's too smart for AZ. Dupree was just pure bait, and then Olofmeister jumping around the corner catches AT off guard.
Yeah, very good stuff there. Good game sense here from Olofmeister. Looking for the spray now. Onto Dupree. Here comes Fetish jumping in as well with the pistol. They are just working hard here. Just a single kill onto Olofmeister. Going to spray Dupree down. And we do have the 2 rifles now saving on the B bomb site. So good stuff here for both teams. I mean, Dignitas, I mean, it was the result that was expected for them. And they didn't lose the rifles. Yep. So that's okay. And they're going to be going into the next round with a buy, I should think. And oh well, I guess their money still sucks so much.
Yeah, and now they're going to get hunted down by Fnatic. And JW peeking around. Flusher might get one here onto Device. No, so that's good from Dignitas, but Fnatic now know where they are. Are they going to decide to swamp this B site? There's 3 of them going towards it. Pronax.
Pronax.
Not going to get one, and Dignitas have no need to peek that. But still, really good play from Dignitas. I feel that if Fnatic pushed the B site, then Device and Xyp9x would have been able to at least get 1, 2, maybe even 3 kills and hold off the bomb. But they knew that their chances of that round weren't too good. They lost the A site, just saved it. Hey, got a pick at the end there.
And that consecutive round loss money bonus coming into play here for Fnatic, for Dignitas rather, allowing them a lot of nades despite the shaky buy that we're seeing from them. And Fnatic now just playing it once again passively for this map control. See them with the moving up Banana. They have a lot of real estate here on Banana. Look at this. Flush is just going to go in here. They've not smoked it. They're trying to smoke as late as possible, which is really smart right now. Just trying to delay Fnatic as much as they can, using those grenades as efficiently as possible, and not really losing much for it. And Fnatic's Flusher actually, you know, he took a bit of a dink there, so going down to 37 health.
It really does seem like Dignitas want nothing to do with the actual control of Banana. They're just happy to sit back on the site and from CT and coils and just let Fnatic push and then smoke it off, as you said, as late as possible. Just deny Fnatic that end product.
And that's really cool by Fnatic. They actually managed to force a re-smoke immediately there from Dignitas. This keeps the double back play open, which is kind of the thing here for them as they take mid. That option will be open for them if they need it. And that's what Pronax is going to be the one deciding between, whether they're going to commit for this A play or whether they go for the double back. The bomb is in fact going for that B site right now, so they're going to just flood in on top of Xyp9x. Here he goes. Good spray for the first player to get taken out, Flusher. And now the bomb is going to go down on top of the grill here from Pronax, but do have Xyp9x lurking in construction at the moment. Pronax might just want to hunt him down, but he's going to go take a position at the back of the site whilst Dignitas set up this retake.
Yep, Dupree now coming in. He's joined Xyp9x, who is very low. Olafmeister going to pick one there. He's going to pick any more. It's going to be JW who will come and peek. Coils then towards CT. Gets 2 at the end there with Pronax picking up Dupree in the midst of things. And Dignitas, their money is again up and down. 4.2 on Dupree at the highest, and then only 2.2 now on Fetish.
So going to be able to force some CZs to throw into the mix. They've got 4 HEs right now. So where are they going to throw these HEs together? We do see, let's have a look, AZ. Okay, so it's going to be mid. See how much damage this does. Is it going to connect with anybody? I actually might just get a frag. There it is. JW does go down. And we see now Fetish moving in. First man, they're just going to crush this push from the Banana side for Fnatic. The players bursting out of second mid here into mid, trying to find those kills. But we do have Dignitas now on some rifles. Well, at least one rifle on Fetish. There is Dupree now picking up his. Pronax going to just wait for these kills, delay them, gets the double. There's one more behind the smoking device. And he's going to get the kill now onto Pronax. So he's going to be able to save that AK.
If he really wanted, he could try and go for this. He's 1 versus 2. It's definitely doable, but Device,
kit, unfortunately.
Yeah, he's just going to play this one safe. If he was Superman, he could go for it maybe.
Yeah, he is sometimes Superman as well. Device is pretty damn solid. And Fnatic going to pick themselves up round number 13. Obviously, we're going to see that buy coming in from Dignitas. And they should be able to throw some orbs into the mix, something that they haven't really been doing. And let's have a look if they mix it up in that way. Fnatic definitely could be taken advantage of with some AWP play, but you can see that their economy is, I mean, it's a bit too stretched for them to go and pick up that AWP really and get those nades in. So they're going to go for the rifle setup and JW on his AWP.
Yeah, we'll see where JW goes with this, whether he gets a quick peek on mid. It's the first time we've seen him buy it on this terrorist side. It looks like he's going to go for a rundown Banana and try and pick this way, and there we go, quick pick from Logs, and that's a great opening for Fnatic.
And this really shows you why NIP never, ever once made that peak against Fnatic.
Yeah.
That never happened against them. And at least that without sufficient counter flashing or...
Just challenging it as you should challenge it, with grenades, with backup, with multiple people. But if you do go for that peak and there's a JW waiting for you, then your life is probably going to be cut a little bit short.
We do see Fnatic just taking it slow now. They know that Dignitas are already a little bit on the ropes here, as this buy is so weak from them. And taking down one player, we see the push about to come in here onto this A-bomb site. Crim's going to go in for the entry. Not going to make it happen just yet. There is Pronax with 2 entries. JW following behind him. We've got Olofmeister with Pronax as well. As the Fnatic players, the players in black and orange, make their way into the bomb site, they are going to get it down, and we're going to see Dignitas saving their rifles. And it feels like a game where Dignitas have constantly been just making do with absolutely nothing. The economy has just been very, very harsh to them.
Yeah, I think this is the 3rd or 4th round now. We've seen Dignitas forced to save something here, and it's just not the way forward for them. They can't hold off the pushes for Fnatic, and when they're forced to save, then, as you said, it ruins the economy for everyone else. But Device does some damage to Pronax. We might see a pick here on CT as well.
Let's have to see if that comes in here. Can Device survive? We're going to kill him after time. Ooh, don't want to die after time. And looks like Fnatic 14-8 now on the brink of taking out Dignitas. And an orb coming in onto Device, and this could be what they need to bring this match back at the moment, because an AWP is not something that Fnatic have been anticipating, but it's something that JW is ready for. We're going to see JW perhaps on the same angle as this AWPer. It looks like that's the case. Device going to back away. Smart stuff there. Good pre-nade. We see the amount of damage that JW sustained.
Yep, definitely so. Now, AZ rotating towards this A site. Fnatic still haven't really gone towards a site and made a definitive choice yet. Until then, they're just going to try and get some picks, spray through some walls, do some damage if they can. We see a little bit there onto Fetish and Xyp9x. Xyp9x pretty aggressive down Banana. If he peeks any further, JW will be waiting, but the smoke from Fetish coming in, going to help his teammate out there.
Yeah, good control here on Banana from Dignitas. They are one of the best teams at doing so. And we see that looks like Fnatic want to burst through the smoke into Xyp9x's spray here from the M4. And Fetish falls back, calls for reinforcements right now. But they use their smokes. There's no way for Fetish to really delay. He's got no flashes either. Going to have to rely on his teammates to make haste right now onto that B bomb site. As Olofmeister goes for the lurker roll through Boiler, but Dupree catches him. They expected it this time around, and we're ready for that. And it's a 3-on-4. In fact, a 2-on-4 now as Device gets the pick. In comes the trade from Flusher, though, as they make their attempt to get that bomb down on the site. But Fetish with that spray, and Crims with the trade. It's all on him now, right, for Fnatic, as that bomb is dropped on the site. 20 seconds left now. There's the first kill. Crims gets the bomb. Dupree playing it slow right now. There is the bomb drop just in time. Crims gets himself behind that fountain, but it's going to be Dupree with the frag, and Dignitas barely saved that round. Barely.
Yep, they did stop the match point from coming in so early. They've now got some time to try and make some ground back here, but it's still Fnatic. They still have a lot of money on their side, and JW going for this AWP again. They've still got a buy round, even if Dignitas do get the 10 rounds on the side for them. And JW trying to get this pick in mid again, but Device, he's elsewhere this time round.
Device working Banana with his AWP. We have a 3-man setup to begin B defense with Dignitas. They are going to float. Who is it? It is Device back as he brings that up onto CT Arch, and Fnatic slowly make their way up apartments, obviously taking maximum control of the round. And we have to see what their progress is right now, trying to work the smokes on the B bomb site. They've been very good at baiting those smokes out from Dignitas so far to keep those options open. And Fnatic, 55 seconds left to make the move right now. Dignitas anxious to see some players. Here goes the execution onto this A bomb site. And now the counter flashes come in to try and delay them. They reposition. Fnatic trying to go in right now. The rotation beginning from B. Crims tapping away AZ's face right there over Graveyard. Pronax with the entry on the site. Fnatic take A by storm right now, and Dignitas are in trouble. Olofmeister gets Fetish down as well with the spray, and Device and Xyp9x remain. Device does have himself the AWP, but it's going to be very difficult by himself, and they are going to be trying to save this and play for the overtime.
Xyp9x going to be saving elsewhere. Dignitas, they try and force a slow passive style out of the terrorists, but Fnatic, they tend to get a little bit impatient. We saw it in the round before where they just barged through Xyp9x smoke and traded 1-for-1, but that was big because there was only one member left on that B bomb site. Zipnix, is he going to get the pick here onto Flusher?
It's
No.
just slowly moving
No.
closer and closer towards him. Finally does go down though. But yeah, we're going to see a terrible money situation as Fnatic reach match point. And it was all in that last round. We're going to see the mag coming out from AZ. And what do Dignitas have up their sleeves for this round? Are they going to play it patiently, or are they going to go for some kind of an aggressive play? I think Fnatic are going to expect the aggression, so we'll have to see.
Yeah, well, when AZ has a mag 7, he can either go aggressive or play an angle. Something like sandbags or just literally at the top of mid, playing boiler room or down in apartments towards stairs, which is where he is now, I believe. And there we go, he picks up one onto Olafmeister, so it's a good start there and gets a AK-47 for it as well.
Yeah, lots of damage actually being sustained already by the Dignitas players. The Danes are bleeding at the moment as Fnatic make their way back towards Banana, and I'm sure that this execution is going to be pretty powerful here. We do have Fetish waiting here, and Fetish going to toss in a smoke. I think he has Zipnix there with him as well. Zipnix with the smoke also. And Flash is coming in. So Fnatic, they have time to go back if they want to, but they're going to force this through the smoke. In they go with the frags. The AK is too strong for the pistols at the moment. And we're seeing they aren't taking the bomb site. And that bomb is going to go down here as Dignitas try to make the retake, just jumping through the smokes. See Pronex get the plant finally as Dignitas make their last attempt to save the game. AZ coming in with the AK-47. He is the last man standing here for Team Dignitas. He goes down, and 16-9 is the final score as Fnatic. They remain ever consistent with these results that we've been seeing lately, just not dropping a beat against anybody.